And we are back with more Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price Esquire.
Okay, this is what we call, thank you. This is what we call technical difficulties. Yeah, you're on the wrong one. This is what we call technical difficulties. Anyway, welcome back to Conscious Fever here on Ice Entertainment Television, Conscious Fever Radio. I'm just got to make sure I'm sharp as a tack. I think this microphone is hiding this really nice orange tangerine tie that I have on. Anyway, we want to talk about pharmaceutical companies tonight, and I want y'all to join us tonight in this conversation, but this is really more educational than it is comical. So, first, have you ever seen a pharmaceutical commercial? And that pharmaceutical commercial is very entertaining. You have people dancing, there's a very good jingle, and everybody's having a lot of fun. And then they get to the side effects, and they either talk fast, and the print is very, very low. Got an example for you. I'm going to show you a video real quick before I bring Paul in. I'm going to show you this video just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Because you do know that pharmaceutical companies make billions and billions of dollars. And for those of you who don't know, this is what really happens, right? So a pharmaceutical company comes up with a drug. They know that the drug is going to kill some people. They know that they are going to get sued. So they buy a $20 policy. They make $100 billion doing the drugs. The $20 billion policy is to pay claims of people who die, because generally people who die, their life is given a value of anywhere from $1 to $5 million on the average, okay, legally. Now, if you're a movie star or you're a CPA or a lawyer that makes a lot of money, then what happens is you may get $100 million, but $20 billion will cover those claims. So who of us in this world would not trade $20 billion and keep $100 billion, right? So that's what this is all about. I'm going to show you this commercial. This commercial is, I believe, is Bruce? Yeah, something like that. Take a look at this, and then Paul and I are going to comment on it.
$579 breaths to show them your stuff. Every breath matters. Don't let RSV take your breath away. Protect yourself from RSV with Abrysvo, Pfizer's RSV vaccine. Abrysvo is a vaccine for the prevention of lower respiratory disease from RSV in people 60 years and older. RSV can be serious if you are 60 or older. Having asthma, COPD...
So pay attention to this.
...put you at even higher risk. Abrysvo is not for...
I want you to pay attention to what's about to happen.
Don't get Abrysvo if you've had a severe allergic reaction to its ingredients. People with a weakened immune system may have a decreased response to Abrysvo. The most common side effects are
here it is.
Headache, pain at the injection site, and muscle pain. Ask your pharmacist or doctor about Pfizer's RSV vaccine, Abrysvo. Visit these retailers or find other retailers near you at abrysvo.com.
Now, you would have missed that. Maybe you would have, maybe you would not have, had we not emphasized it. What's up with your hot seat, Paul? When are you ready to go?
I didn't know I was live. Sorry.
This guy here. We're back in the old studio. But listen.
Looking at my phone.
Yeah, look at him. He's cheating, looking at his phone. But listen. Here, we've got another one. Paul, before we start the comment, how about that one about cancer? How about that cancer drug? I want y'all to pay attention to some of what we're doing here, because we are emphasizing for you what you may have missed because of the beautiful woman in this in this commercial, or the marketing voice that is trying to sell you this cancer drug. Check this out.
I was your typical mom, and then, out of nowhere, I was diagnosed with lung cancer. Me? Could it spread even more, like to my brain? What about my family? Turns out there's hope, because my cancer is ALK positive. So I asked my doctor about options, learned a Lungrig targets my cancer, and know it may help.
Alunbrig is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with non-small
Okay,
cell
here
lung
it goes.
cancer that has
Here
a
it goes.
certain
Pay
type
close
of
attention.
abnormal anaplastic lymphoma kinase gene, and that is spread to other parts of your body. It is not known if Alunbrig is safe and effective in children.
In a clinical trial, Alunbrig delayed the growth or spread of disease twice as long as a similar treatment.
Oh, that's good.
And most patients whose ALK-positive lung cancer spread to their brain saw those tumors shrink.
Alunbrig could cause
Oh,
serious
that's
side
good.
effects, including severe swelling of the lungs, which can lead to death, high blood pressure, slow heartbeats, which can be
Uh-oh.
severe, vision changes, muscle
Uh-oh.
pain, tenderness, and
Uh-oh.
weakness, pancreas inflammation,
Uh-oh.
or high blood sugar. Tell your doctor of
Wow.
any new or worsening symptoms of chest pain, fever, headaches, or dizziness. Other common side effects may include diarrhea, fatigue, nausea, rash, cough, headache, vomiting, or shortness of breath. Tell your doctor if you are pregnant and about all your medical conditions and the medicines you take. One tablet, once daily, Alunbrig.
I like the sound of that.
Talk to your doctor and ask, learn, know about Alunbrig. If you can't afford your medication, Takeda may be able to help.
Okay, so what do you think about that, Paul?
I think the cure.
You have to speak up, my friend.
I think the cure might be worse than the symptoms. I mean,
Wait, what?
did you see some of the possible side effects?
You meant the side effects
Yeah.
are worse than the cure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but that's how medicine is today. I mean, now as Americans, we go to our doctors and tell them what prescriptions we want rather than the other way around. And I know I'm not gonna say all European countries, but I know in England, I've seen on the YouTube and stuff, they find it crazy that these commercials are even on TV. They don't have those in England. So, I mean, can you imagine a world in America where we didn't have these every night at about 8 or 9 o'clock?
Well, they run a lot. A lot of times when they run during soap operas. They run during the morning shows. Sometimes they run in the afternoon. I mean, sometimes they run from through during sports events. But the point is that how many of you all are willing to take a drug? Just take a chance at a drug if there's a high likelihood that your taking it is going to result in death. How many? Just a show of hands. I mean, really. And so what the pharmaceutical companies do, they make so much money. Remember what I said. This is a game. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist,
game.
but I'm going to sound like it, right? So, but this is a game. Here's what happens. What happens is that, again, I'll say it as I said it before. They buy insurance policies from the Lloyd's of London for $20 billion in coverage. Would you like to settle a drug case?
I mean,
that where your client would get $1 billion? But this is what they have profited. They have profited anywhere from $100 billion to $200 billion or $300 billion.
It's factored in.
And look at Ozempic, right? Ozempic. And hold on, Paul. So you look at Ozempic, and it sounds good, and people are losing weight, and they're looking like they're dead, taking this drug and stuff like that. And what happens is that there are other people out there that are dying. And so eventually what happens is there's all these lawsuits, and it's uncovered that they knew people were going to die and knew people were going to have these real crazy side effects, one of them being ultimate death. But they say, we'll let the insurance company take care of that. Remember the Johnson & Johnson talcum baby powder case? They settled that case one of the verdicts was $4.2 billion. But I want you to think about that. If they've made $300 billion for putting all that out, and in this and talcum powder, your mama put talcum, put baby powder, but baby powder, Johnson & Johnson's baby powder. Yes, she did. She put it on your brothers and sisters, and you went to school.
Sometimes you went.
Well, sometimes you went to school with that powder on your body. All black people did that. They had that powder.
I was too tough for baby powder. You won't put no baby powder on my butt. I was too tough.
Oh, well, Paul, you don't know because you were a baby. You didn't know. But everybody had that powder on them, and they knew that it would cause cancer, at least cancer in women, over time. So you can imagine from the 70s how much money they have made. And then they get upset because they get hit with a $4.2 billion verdict. And we think it's a lot of money, but they have made so much money.
Right.
So before I've got one more video. Now this is so this video is really going to make our point. I want y'all to listen. Well, hold on, we'll comment. That drug is primarily used for people with diabetes, but now it's becoming the drug of choice for weight loss. Yeah, I think Renee, you're talking about Ozempic, right?
Yeah,
Mounjaro is another one. Yeah. I mean, I've heard that one too.
I don't know that one. Thank you, Renee. So
you think Paul is handsome?
Of course she does.
Monique noticed that you had a cut.
Appreciate it. I must have been looking real bad before because everybody's telling me I had a nice haircut. But there was another. The other.
Of course, they are not going to tell you that all these side effects. Yeah, but they're actually telling you.
They're telling
Renee,
you, but nobody cares.
But nobody cares because there's this attractive woman, and man, dancing and having fun. I mean, look at the HIV drug commercials. It's the same thing. They walk around in front, and I don't know if there are any side effects to it, but maybe there are. But I'm just saying, they do so much in these commercials to deter you from looking at the side effects. Paul, you're looking different tonight. What's the? I think our show's going to get highlights.
So
powder fresh. That's right, Monique. Everybody did that. Don't you agree with me, Monique? Everybody had that powder. Everybody had that baby powder. Mama put that baby powder on everybody, and sometimes they didn't put cologne on us when we were little. They just threw baby powder on it. Ozempic is not the only one. Yeah, I know. It's not.
I'm trying to get a word in here, but
no. He's on comments now. Let's just look at the comments.
I'm trying to get a comment. We had the same issue with oxycodone. Remember, the drug companies made multi-billions, and they knew that it was addictive. They knew that it was going to kill people, and that's about as close as we got to really fighting the issue. But I mean, as long as we're going to advertise drugs on TV like this, there's no stopping them from making all these billions and not caring about people, because it's just way too much money. It's way too much money.
Yeah, it's really sad. But I think the point of this show tonight is that when you all see these commercials, that these drug commercials, pharmaceutical commercials, I want you to understand that background. There's $20 billion set aside for your estate if you die, but you're not going to get the whole $20 billion. You may get $1 million or $2 million or something like that.
Right.
But what happens is that they go so fast. The next time you see one of these commercials, they go so fast over the side effects. And that cancer commercial that we just showed, the drug, that cancer drug, it says death, pancreas inflammation. You know what pancreatic inflammation would do to you with that inflammation in your pancreas? So anyway, the producer's telling us we need a commercial. You want us to show this? They are killing us out here. Yes. Well, I'm not supposed to look at that, am I? Okay. But anyway, so Paul, I want to show everybody this particular commercial now, and this commercial pretty much sums it up. Some of what you're not missing. Check this out.
I have a moderate to severe disease that a lot of people suffer from. So, I'm taking this nondescript pill on a daily basis because I've seen the same commercial over 50 times in a single week saying it's my best option. Now, I'm ready for the world.
This medication can help people achieve and maintain a normal state of being. It has also been shown to treat your symptoms and not the cause in just one day. This medication has been approved by the FDA, so you can bet your bottom dollar it's 100% safe. Don't take this medication if you've had a stomachache, headache, or gas in the past 3 months. This medication may cause serious side effects, including infections that can lead to suicidal thoughts, unexpected nosebleeds, financial debt, loss of health insurance, impaired vision and hearing, delusional behavior, rapid sneezing, scaly skin, flu-like symptoms, a rare brain disease with no known cure, excessive hair on the tongue, mysterious episodes of teleportation, dizziness, uncontrollable laughter, unexpected impregnation in males, rectal implosion, extreme weight loss, sudden weight gain, violent episodes of coughing, swelling of the fingers, stroke, heart attack, internal bleeding, loss of fingers, failure of the immune system, loss of eyelashes, inability to do what medicine claims to help with, and death. But don't worry, this drug has been FDA approved. Tell your doctor if you're pregnant or ever plan to be any time in the future. Don't let moderate to severe diseases ruin your life. Add our nondescript pill to your regimen. so you can live your life with one more thing to worry about.
I used to struggle with my moderate to severe disease, but now all I do are random activities in front of a camera for this ad.
Be ready for the world with this nondescript pill.
Yeah, so
Rectal explosions. That's what it said.
no, but that was a very entertaining and funny commercial or display. I don't think it's a commercial, but it's real.
It ain't far from the truth.
There's so much actuality in that commercial. It's very interesting. They said loss of eyelashes. Yeah.
Loss of fingers.
That's the that's the best and most honest commercial for every pharmaceutical out there. I agree, Monique. I totally agree.
Loss of fingers.
Yeah,
Rectal explosions.
Renee, you have to pay attention to those side effects. Most people don't.
That's okay. The reason why people don't pay attention to side effects is because you want the fix.
Right.
And it doesn't matter what the side effects are, as long as my back hurts, it's killing me. It's been killing me. I remember they invented that one symptom, restless leg syndrome. You ever heard of that? I ain't heard of that until I was about 10 years ago. Then all of a sudden everybody got restless leg syndrome. So they're inventing symptoms and they want you to buy those pills to cure yourself of those symptoms. And people just, they want the cure. Nobody's looking at the side effects. I mean, if you're, I know that to a certain extent we are here listen to our doctor. If our doctor talked to us face to face, but because it's coming over commercial, you're not getting it. You're not hearing it. And people are just, I want the cure. I don't care about the side effects, and it's a crime.
That's your camera there.
I'm looking. Thanks.
Okay, but in any case, so it's really sad that we live in a world where these companies have so much money and they are using our brain to distract us from something, from all this stuff. Because I can tell you, if somebody came up to me in a club and said, this drink is good for you, but when you walk out of here, you're going to definitely get a DUI because you're going to go blind while you're driving, you wouldn't take it. Even though the person tells me that this is also going to make you feel absolutely good the whole time you're in this club, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, we beat a dead horse on this. I think everybody, at least in this audience, is well aware of how dangerous it is to go take the drugs. But I'm looking at the comments over here, and I'm laughing my butt off. I don't take – go put that one up. I know, man. We working you. I don't take drugs, baby. I need every organ I can have.
I see some comments that are not posted. Okay, so the comments that we have tonight are coming from YouTube, but I see the Facebook comments, but you're actually putting your health at risk and not realize. That's John Miles. Dr. Sabi had it right, according to Alvin Brown. Yeah, Alvin, you should go, because we want to hear your comments. Alvin and John Miles, go to the YouTube channel of Conscious Fever, and we can see your comments, and we can post them here. If you go to the YouTube channel instead of watching us on Facebook. But listen, here's the thing. We all lust for all of this artificial stuff. Why is he asking us to go to another commercial?
Producer wants a commercial.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
So we'll be right back, and then we're gonna show. Well, Paul, you take us to the commercial.
Roll tape.
You're supposed to say this is Conscious Fever.
We know the pressure you feel.
They say there are no excuses.
They say to just push hard.
They say to just go faster.
But when we're on the field, they don't know what's going on inside us.
How hard is too hard?
When do we get support?
When do we raise our hand and ask for help?
How are we supposed to feel good in here when that's happening out there?
We need each other.
Love. Your mind.
We're back.
I think I'm gonna dye my beard back black. I like those commercials that we say that I say that I saw. But anyway, yeah. So listen, John Miles and Alvin Brown. Your comments are very, very entertaining. We want to post them, but you have to go and watch us on YouTube, on the YouTube Conscious Fever channel on YouTube, and then we can post them. Because Alvin is saying that cigarettes companies tell us that cigarettes cause cancer, and yet people smoke. Yeah, I guess he's saying people are stupid. Right?
No.
Listen, even with every surgery, there's a risk of death. The surgeon will tell you and make you sign the consent form. Most people take the risk of surgery to feel better.
Same thing. But if they told you that, I believe, and I don't know, I'm no expert, but I think if they tell you this stuff face to face, it's a different reaction than if they tell you by advertisement. I mean, advertisement, just like McDonald's. McDonald's doesn't tell you eating too much McDonald's gets you fat. They'll tell you what the calories are, but their goal is to sell you their shit, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to sell you Ozempic. They're going to sell you whatever. I've, to my luck in life, or my
Thank you, Monique.
or to my blessings, I have never had to take a prescription in my life other than an antibiotic, and so, I don't know what it's like to have to go to a doctor and say, prescribe me something at my age. But again, people who are looking for these prescriptions feel like they need to cure something. And I think by advertising to people like they do in the pharmaceutical industry, it's just not right. Because people are going to see this, that's my cure, I'm going to go buy it. I don't care what the symptoms are. I don't care what the problems are. I'm going to go get it. And that's where the problem is. Like I said, in other countries, they don't advertise for drugs on TV and get people to buy them. Your doctor prescribes you the drug that he thinks is good for you, and that's it. The patients don't go to the doctor and say, give me that drug I saw on TV. And at the end of those commercials, what did they say? Ask your doctor about our drug. What's up with that?
Well, the problem is that big pharmaceutical. Thank you, Alvin, for going to YouTube. Big pharmaceutical companies are protected by wealthy politicians.
That's absolutely true.
Of course, that is absolutely true.
I would say, but we could vote, and we could put the right people in office, but our votes don't really count anymore. They're rigging the elections.
So true. But here's the thing, y'all. Just so we're all on the same page. Health is wealth. You may walk around and believe that you don't have any money today, so you're broke. But if you have your health, you have wealth. I mean, seriously, you really do. But we have to quit allowing, and I've talked about this in the last 8 years in the last 8 seasons on this show. If we continue to allow ourselves to just simply take what we're hearing or what the FDA is recommending, then we're going to die consistent with the life expectancy tables, right? Paul, we talk about the life expectancy tables in law. I think I've told y'all this before on this show, that in law, the government has a life expectancy table where where they expect you to die at a certain age. If you're a black man, you're probably in your early 70s now, they expect us to die. So when we make it to 95 or 100, they're just like, oh, that's unusual. And that's because of the murder rates and death rates and all of that among young black men. But I'm just saying, if we tie our health, if we continue to take all of these recommendations about what we should eat, what we're doing is we're tying ourselves to these broad general life expectancy tables. And so if you're a black male, you probably want to check out of here or expect to check out at about 72. And if you check out at about 85, you're extraordinary.
Extraordinary? I don't want to be, I don't know if I want to be 85.
You always say that, Paul.
I say that all the time. I don't know if I want to be 85 until I'm 84.
I mean, you always see,
Until I'm 84.
Until you're 84 and say, I can make it.
I can make it.
Then pharmaceutical representatives be in doctors' offices every day, all day. Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do.
It's really a joke. That's why there are so many Indian doctors that come over here.
Wow, that sounded kind of racist.
Racist?
A little bit.
That's not racist. No.
So many Indian doctors over here.
No. There's so many doctors from India over here because, one, there's a lot that is allowed and the medical community gets away with on this side of the water than they do in
right.
India. That's all I'm saying. There's nothing racist about that. It's only factual.
I mean, you could have said Japanese doctors, you could have said German doctors,
all of them
English
do. I can
doctors.
say
He
then
specifically
let's adopt
targeted
those German
did
doctors.
You target
Japanese
Indian
doctors. No, I'm not targeting Indian doctors, but I mean, it was an Indian doctor. No, he was.
I got some Indian friends.
He was Iraqi, I think. But anyway, who was the doctor that my oncologist, my cancer doctor? But I'm just saying that my patients don't really ask about the side effects of drugs unless there is a possible allergic reaction. Yeah.
I know. Don't say what. What did I say this time? That I didn't want to live to 85 until I'm 84.
Listen, Paul, it's the same. It's the same as. Here's what else we do, just so you know. Women get breast implants. Women get butt implants. And why do they do it? Right? They know it's going to be a problem when they get 75. They know that. Alvin says that cigarette commercials was banned in the 70s because of our youth being encouraged to smoke, and cigarette machines were removed from areas to prevent juveniles from getting them. What good that did.
And I think alcohol commercials were banned at some point. They used to be liquor commercials.
Yes.
And it's just like, okay, so why are we still we got rid of cigarettes, and I think liquor commercials came back, but I could be wrong. But we got rid of cigarettes and liquor commercials, but we're letting them put these drugs on TV because it's backed up by doctors. Some doctor who works with a pharmaceutical company says this drug has passed and the FDA rubber stamps it, because the bureaucrats at the FDA probably aren't doctors per se, they're bureaucrats. And so the doctor gets it approved, FDA approves it, and next thing you know, you got this drug like hydrocodone, it's on the market, they're selling it to everybody, everybody's getting sick off of it, and then boom, they say, oh, well, maybe we should not have let it out so freely. But it's money driven, and I don't know how you stop it. The beast is out, and it can't be stopped. Is Viagra a harmful drug? It depends.
It depends on the
it was not created as a penis pill to begin with. Y'all know that, right?
What was it created for?
It was created to fight diabetes or something, to fight with blood pressure. And they said, oh, well, this ain't working as well for diabetes, but hey, men are getting erections.
Every man that come in here with diabetes is hard as a rock.
Yeah.
Wow. So, but no, I don't think Viagra. First of all, let me just back up and say, yes, Viagra is a harmful drug, and every drug is a harmful drug depending on your condition when you take it, because people with bad hearts should not take Viagra. You know why? Because the Viagra thins the blood, and so it continues to rush the blood flow to your penis, right? That causes the erection. But that blood has to flow from somewhere. So it flows from all over your body. And when it comes through your heart so fast, if your heart is weak, you're going down, just like Kevin Samuels. Now, I don't know if his heart was weak. I know he took some Red Bull, and he did.
I'm just laughing the way you...
He took some Red Bull, and he took a couple of blue pills. I don't know if they were Blue Chews or Hims or Tims or whatever they call them.
Try not to put any chemicals in your body, because chemicals are not natural to be in your body.
Yeah,
you're taking chemicals that are inert chemicals that have no biological, most of them, antibiotics maybe, but they have no biological use, and you're mashing them all together and you're putting them in your body to go attack something that's biological, but then you realize you got something that is in your body now that's not natural to the earth or to your body. I don't understand it. I wouldn't take Ozempic. I like I said, I'm blessed to have never been forced to take a prescription.
Hey, Paul, that's very interesting that you said that, because we went to lunch today, and I'm not picking on you. I'm going to tell you, I'm not picking on you. I'm not picking on you. But listen, we went to lunch. We went to lunch today. What did you have for lunch? Now, if you can't remember, you're probably a weed smoker.
Yeah. No, I ain't a weed smoker. I had a Philly cheesesteak.
Okay, you had a Philly cheesesteak.
It's pretty good.
Right. Now, if they got that out of a package, right? Do you think they got the steak out of a package?
Are you saying that that's just as bad as the chemicals and stuff in these drugs?
I haven't said anything yet. Just let me talk.
What'd you eat?
I ate some soup.
All right. Well, you think there was real broccoli in your soup?
There was no broccoli in there.
Right, exactly.
It was chicken and rice. But listen to me a second, Paul. It's interesting that you said what you said. Try not to put any chemicals in your body, but I don't know, producer, can we pull up just a sample of package, something that with the label of the ingredients in, just typical things that you buy at the grocery store, and you will be amazed. I'm saying this to you because of what you just said.
I know what you're about to say.
You
I
will
heard
be
it before.
amazed at how many chemicals
Are in your foods.
actually in the food. So with that Philly cheesesteak that you had,
It's good as fuck.
I know, but you know, this is why eating farm food was so healthy back in the day, because the food would come fresh from the farm into your house, and then shortly thereafter on your table.
Negro, you live in a city.
No, I understand.
You
I
ain't
live
eating
in the
no
city.
farm-raised food.
No. But listen, but it's not about eating farm raised food. What it's about is knowing that the food that you're putting in your body is
Right.
a little suspect.
Yeah.
So when you look at what you see on this list here, you look at that. If you go to the package, just go to the package of a piece of bread and look at how many chemicals are in there. Now, I'm not saying, listen, remember what I said many years ago. I'll say this again. Hold on, Paul. Let me just say this. I'll say this again. I will say that anything in moderation is not going to impact your health at all. The problem is when you overdo it. So if you're eating a bowl of cereal every day, take a look at the chemicals in there. A lot of those chemicals are banned in other countries. So I'm just saying. So listen. So when you're 40 years old, and men, and when you have a big belly, or women, when you're 40 years old and Mexican, and you have these rolls in the
Mexican?
back.
What are you talking?
Because Mexican.
Why are you picking on Mexicans?
Paul, okay. Okay,
what-
let me retract that. I'm not going to just say that. But there are some women who
keep 'em
blow
straight.
up in the back of their love handles. Their
And
love handles are totally out of whack. And all I'm saying is that may be a direct result of all those chemicals that you've eaten. So you go get a slice of bread. People say they eat wheat bread. They say, well, I want wheat bread because I want to feel healthy. And they eat wheat bread. But look at what's in wheat bread. It's killing you. And look at the remember Kool-Aid? Remember when we used to drink Kool-Aid? Oh,
We still drink
every black
Kool-Aid.
kid wanted Kool-Aid.
We
You still drink
still-
Kool-Aid?
we still drink Kool-Aid.
And that dye, the what's in that dye will kill
Turns
you.
your poop purple.
Not only that, but then in order to enjoy Kool-Aid, you have to put a lot of sugar in it. So anyway, I'm off my
What
soapbox.
are you saying exactly?
What I'm saying is that eat better, live better.
Okay, but we here talking
Was
about
birth control pills a drug?
I don't know what's in a birth control pill, but I know it stops the menstruation.
I'm glad you let us know you don't know what's in the birth control pill.
I don't.
You
I've
have
never
any
looked
first-
at. I've never looked in.
You've never had.
I've never looked on the side package of a birth control pill to see what's in it.
Hold on,
I just needed to work.
Hold on.
I just needed to work. I don't care what's in it.
We all needed it to work in college, but you didn't. You don't have any first-hand knowledge of the birth control pill. We all assume that, Paul. Paul, you need to eat healthier, love.
I eat healthy. I know what healthy is. Pass the gravy.
Carl, you got checked. I know, Stephanie. I get checked all the time by this Negro. Birth control is definitely a drug, but this is a good drug.
We talking about
blacks consume tons of sugar. All sodas has high levels of sugar.
We done changed the
McDonald's is killing us, brothers. Yes, John.
But a cheeseburger ain't bad.
Say it loud. Pretend you're black and you're proud, but just say that loud.
See, that's what I was
Wheat bread
drinking.
is worse than white bread, especially for your glucose. Yes.
Wheat bread is worse than white bread?
Oh, she's calling you out, Paul.
Which part?
Go back to that comment from Renee, producer. Go back to that last comment.
What are you drinking?
Where it says, Paul, what are you drinking, dear?
Okay, so I'm gonna get called out, but I'm
Just
gonna
raise it up. It's a Mountain Dew full of sugar.
Put the camera on.
Full of sugar.
Put the camera on, please.
No, it's green. It's gonna bleed.
Okay, well, let me just still. You can't see it, but it's a Mountain Dew. It's a small can. It is, what is this? Maybe 7.5 ounces. Okay, I have approximately 7 ounces left. I don't drink Mountain Dews. I'm just thirsty, and I don't have no water. So I don't. Y'all know I don't drink. You know, Carl. You know I don't drink sodas. But forget that. Yes, it has a lot of sugar, but I'm thirsty, and I'd rather quench my thirst.
Paul, you chose a Mountain Dew instead of a Big Red tonight.
Well, I was death either way. I mean, the Big Red was a 12-ounce can. The Mountain Dew was a 7-ounce can.
I don't know if the hold on. Let me just take this. I'm gonna take the Mountain Dew.
That's my Mountain Dew.
I know it's your Mountain Dew. Let me tell y'all what's in here. carbonated water, high.
First of all, tell them how much is left.
Hold on, it doesn't matter.
How much is left?
High fructose, corn syrup, concentrated orange juice.
That's why I ain't drinking it.
Citric acid, natural flavor, sodium.
Y'all trying to make
benzoate.
I'm not a
think it's
hypocrite.
BNSOATE.
I don't drink that stuff. I'm not a hypocrite. I need it to quench
Preserves
my
freshness,
thirst.
caffeine,
I was thirsty.
sodium citrate, gum arabic.
Yeah.
Spilled
Now
it.
you spilling it.
I guess it's getting
I'm gonna
mad
have
at
to get
me.
a napkin.
Acid, calcium, dystonium. I know I'm mispronouncing that. So what I'm saying to you is that that's a lot of stuff in there. But I'm gonna be full disclosure. I had Red Bull.
That's crap right
Look
there.
at what's in red. Japanese live to be in their 90s because they exercise and eat properly.
Nah, I wouldn't go there.
Don't get me started on Japanese.
I don't think that's. Hold on, Alvin. I'll go back and give you my take on why Japanese live longer. They do eat a lot more seafood and fish, which is probably healthier, and they don't unless you're a sumo wrestler, they generally don't eat a lot of high calorie diets like we do. So I don't think I don't believe Japanese exercise.
Drink water. Ingredients in soda is killing us as well. Yes,
that's true.
yes, John. That is. So Mountain Dew contains 89 grams of sugar.
And I've consumed about 2 grams.
Do you know
of
how much
sugar.
89 grams of sugar is?
That's a lot.
Blue zones. The people live longer,
89
are
sugar
healthier, and
packets.
easy. Hardly any processed food.
Blue
hey, but you know
zones.
what? Speaking of, I know we were talking about Viagra
Put that
earlier.
back up.
Do you know another side effect of Viagra? One side effect
Headaches?
of Viagra, huh?
Babies.
Children,
Yeah.
child support,
Yeah.
baby mamas,
Yeah. Side effect of Viagra.
fights,
3 kids.
jail for flagrant non-support.
Yeah.
Those
Run
are
from the
side
cops.
effects of a Viagra, right? Having warrants out on you. One good side effect of Viagra, actually, it keeps your blood flowing. Because obviously the whole purpose is to
Keep that blood
flowing to your penis for the erection. But the blood flowing, even when you're not using your tool, the blood flowing is healthy, because if you have thick blood, then sometimes blood clots would kill you because of why headaches and babies. We need electrolytes. No, we need more than electrolytes.
Side effect of Viagra.
Yeah, that's what
man.
it is, right? That's actually good. Child support. we have to copyright that. Can't drink only water, John. No, John, I would say, and after drinking the
can't
Mountain
drink only
Dew,
water.
check your blood sugar. Yeah, I agree with that, John. But John, I would go a step further. I would say, if you want to stay, because people drink water because they think they're staying hydrated, right? Here's what I would suggest you do. Instead of water, occasionally maybe drink water, 2 or 3 days a week. But instead of substitute the water the other days of the week with either coconut water, cucumber water, or watermelon juice. Now, Paul, that's interesting because you just gasp. Why did you gasp?
Because I don't like the taste of that.
Right, and that's the problem in
That is
America.
a problem.
That is the problem in America. People say, I don't like it, but you know why you don't like it? Because you have been programmed
'Cause it's
since you were
nasty.
a kid
No.
to put
No.
a definition on what is nasty and what is good.
I know what's nasty when it gets on my lips and I don't like the taste
Right,
of
but
it.
Paul, that's your program from
That's
many,
not
many
program.
years. It is programmed.
I can tell you a lot of things I don't like the taste of, and I can tell you a lot of things I like the taste of. If I don't like the taste of it, I don't want it in my mouth. I don't like the taste of cucumbers. I don't like the taste of, I don't know. Depends on
Okay.
how you,
I
depends.
just covered my microphone because I didn't want y'all to hear that. But I'm just wondering if that's nasty.
It depends.
But see, you've been
some people say it tastes like pumpkin pie. Problem is, I ain't never had no pumpkin pie.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem, Paul. And I'm glad you brought that up because I have to give you this little history lesson. When we were young, we were programmed we were programmed as to what was good and what tastes good and what tastes nasty. And today we live the life of that. And so we think that Mountain Dew is good. But if you take the sugar out of there, you would say that it's nasty.
No.
If you take the artificial flavors out of there and the artificial colorants, which can cause cancer over the long run.
Yeah, but Mountain Dews, I don't like really the I honestly don't like.
Water's not the only thing you have to
Taste of
drink,
Mountain
though,
Dew.
because it has nothing in it. No, yeah, it's just right. It actually has a lot of sodium. Sweet tea is deceptively high in sugar as well. Yeah, that's that Georgia thing. The sweet tea. Sweet tea will kill you. Carl, you are on the right track, honey. I know. I'm always on the right track.
Sweet
I'm always
tea
on the
will
right
kill
track.
you. Sweet tea will kill you. Anything will kill
Paul,
you.
LOL, you're just blunt. Well, you possibly.
Well, I think they're catching up to what I
Celtic
said earlier.
salt with your water, coconut
gross.
lime water, cucumber water are all
I don't
excellent
like
sources
coconut
for
either.
electrolyte.
Yeah, it was
I'm sorry,
Bernie.
electrolytes.
Yes, let me give a shout out to Bernie Mac. It was not my joke. That's going back to the 90s.
Well, but the point is, Paul. The point I'm making to you is that we all have been programmed. I mean, I'm guilty of it too. I was programmed that there are things that I like. So you have a lot of people that say, yeah, we have a lot of people that say, that's nasty. I'm not going to eat that. But it's nasty because your definition of what nasty is has been programmed since you were a kid.
You don't have to eat or
and
drink.
most of the stuff that is good for that you believe tastes good is bad for you.
You don't have to eat or drink stuff that you don't
Right.
like the taste of. That doesn't mean that just because
But most people
eating
do.
a bunch of food that
That's
you don't
exactly
like
what
the
most
taste of,
people
that
do.
you're being healthy. There's other ways to be healthy.
But
I don't want cucumber water.
You don't want cucumber
I don't want
water.
coconut water. Nasty food. Nasty taste to me.
But even if
I can't
cucumber
even eat
water-
I can't even eat a coconut jelly bean. I can't eat coconut in my cookies.
Well,
I can't eat that. So you're saying drink coconut?
You can be more hydrated if you do. Anyway, we need to take a quick break.
Another one?
It's Carl Price, Paul Mullins. It's Conscious Fever here on Ice Entertainment Television, Conscious Fever Radio. We'll be right back after this brief break.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all
Is
good,
it,
baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Just one.
Okay, you bring us both.
Mm-hmm.
All right, welcome back to Conscious Fever. Bring us both back, please. So, Paul, we need to wrap up here.
Is it?
And part of wrapping up is this: is that here's my message tonight. Here's my message tonight. Two messages. Very, very simple. Then we're going to take the rest of these comments and then get out of here. My message is this to you all. Everything you eat comes out of your pores. Okay? Paul's laughing, because he doesn't believe that. But you can tell how healthy somebody is just by simply looking at them in the face. For a long time, black men complained that they could not shave. We get razor bumps. Get razor bumps because you were putting bad food in your body, okay? My first message tonight is very, very simple. The drug companies are deceptive to you. I'm not saying that these drugs don't help people and don't save lives, because they absolutely do in some cases. But there are side effects, and those side effects are so severe for some people than they are for others. So all we're asking tonight is just listen to that part of the commercial and the most important thing about it, about the drug, the side effects, speeds up, and try to get your a bifocal zone to look at the small print. That's one thing. The other thing is that I think if you go to an emergency room tonight, so stay hydrated. If you go to an emergency room tonight, what's going to happen is you're going to find a lot of people in that emergency room, and they're there because they started off being dehydrated. Diseases, illnesses, discomforts in your body hide behind dehydration. Your message, Paul.
I just personally...
You have to cleanse your palate and detox yourself from sugar. Okay, now you're talking about palates. Okay, Monique, now you got some knowledge.
I don't like coconut either. Good person there.
Well, you don't have to. My son is allergic to nuts.
You are what you eat.
You are what you eat. Thank you, Monique. That's our message tonight. Let food be the medicine, and medicine be thy food. Yes, thy medicine, thy food. Tell him, Carl. Thank you, Stephanie.
Producer. All right. Now let me say what I had to say real fast. I agree with some of the stuff you're saying, but at the end of the day, you can, for the most part, eat whatever you want. What you can't do is take anything in excess. I think the most natural thing you can put in your body is water. Why? Because every creature on Earth drinks water.
It's full of sodium, though.
That's every creature. You need sodium in your body anyway.
No, I understand, but you don't need that much.
Every creature on Earth needs water. So any form of water is not all good water. So you don't have to add coconuts or pineapples or whatever this other stuff is. Water, like you said, keeps you hydrated. It's the most natural thing you can put in your body. Other than that, for us to sit here and say that eating natural, eating healthy, we live longer, well, the Romans didn't live longer. You know, the ancient people didn't live longer, and they didn't have processed foods like we have today. My thing is that anything you eat in excess is going to be a problem. You eat too much sugar, it's a problem. You eat too much of any food, it's going to be a problem. You eat too much cinnamon, it's a problem. Eat too many nuts, it's a problem. So I'm not of the mindset to say that, you know, all sugar is bad. Yeah, you eat too much sugar, you're going to get too many carbs, you're going to get out of weight, you're going to get fat. You know, it's going to be bad for you. But if you're not eating donuts every day and you occasionally have some sweet tea or a glass of Kool-Aid, that's not going to kill you. What's going to kill you is whenever you do something in excess. You all right over?
Yeah, I am.
All right, whenever you do something in excess. And
Africans have beautiful teeth without chemicals-based toothpaste.
I don't put chemicals in my body. I try not to. So,
good topic tonight. Be blessed, good people. Yeah, same to you, Monique. Anyway,
Africans have beautiful teeth without chemical-based toothpaste.
Yeah.
Chew sticks. Okay. I mean, I don't know what their dental practices are in Africa, but I would think that Americans, by and large, have better teeth because we have better dental hygiene. We do. We have better dental hygiene than Britons.
No. The dental
British.
hygiene, I think, in general, we don't have better teeth than some people over there in Africa. They're drinking drinking the natural
but
water
that's just
without chemicals. The chemicals are killing us.
That's just an anecdotal statement. You've done no research to figure out. Even when I make the statement that our teeth are better than Britons will say that because you look at them on TV and their teeth are all jacked up and stuff. But I don't really know that. I just feel that way, and I can't sit here and say that Africans got better teeth. Africa's a big continent. First of all, you can fit America, you can fit Europe, and you can fit China all in North Africa. So to sit here and say that all Africans from North Africa to South Africa have better teeth, I don't know.
Say that,
maybe
Paul.
One little small section in Ethiopia or whatever got better teeth. No, I'm just making the statement. When we make broad statements like that, like Africans have better teeth, I don't think it's across the board. I think you can go to some country like Uganda. I'm sorry, I'm picking on Uganda. I don't know anything about Uganda.
God's food prescription was fruit and vegetables. Yeah, I agree. Anyway, we have to get out of here.
And pig feet.
And
all right, maybe not.
Pig feet. Maybe not pig feet. Anyway, I'm Carl Price. That's Paul Mullins. This has been Conscious Fever here on Ice Entertainment Television.
Thanks for bearing with us tonight, though, because we did have some technical difficulties.
Yeah, thanks for coming back on. But Conscious Fever Radio, Ice Entertainment Television. I'm Carl Price. Until next time, we'll be back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Have a wonderful week. Stay warm. Good night.
Thanks.
You are listening to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price on 97thebeatfm.com.
I was born by the river in a little tent. Like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it is. Then I go to my brother. And I help me please. But he wind up knocking me back down on the knee. Oh, there've been times that I thought I couldn't last for long. Now I think I'm able, Father, to carry on. And it's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes it is, yes it is, yes it is. Said I know that a change is gonna come one day. I know a change